Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to the 2004 New Paris Speedway Awards Banquet here at the Elkhart County 4-H Fairgrounds. Before we get things rolling here, how about a nice round of applause for Nelson's Golden Glow Catering. The ladies did a great job. Good food. That works. But we want to thank them for catering tonight's awards banquet. And by the way, next year's New Paris Speedway Awards Banquet will be held at the Nelson's Golden Glow Banquet Center in Wakarusa. They're just right down the road from Monaco Coach, for some of you that know where Monaco Coach is. So we're going to have next year's awards banquet held at Nelson's Golden Glow's Banquet Center there in Wakarusa. Unless something happens. I'm as loud as I can get. I'll get louder. Well, before we get started tonight and giving away the awards, earlier today I was thinking about the racing season for 2004 at the New Paris Speedway. And I know about 90% of all you race drivers on a personal basis. You know, I come down and I talk to you. I have pre-race interviews and things like that every Saturday. Well, right now, I'd like to recognize you guys and your hard work. If every driver that's in the house right now, if you'd please stand. Each driver, please stand, whether you drive late model, street stock, or mini stock. How about a nice round of applause for all of our drivers here at the New Paris Speedway Awards Banquet. Some did better than others. But I tell you what, their blood, sweat, and tears is what makes my job a lot easier, because these guys live, breathe, and eat racing each and every week. They're down there changing tires, they're checking oil pressure, they're checking the stagger on their cars, they're knocking out the fenders that got crunched up from the week before. These guys work 40-hour jobs just like you and me, but then their race car is their life from May or April until the end of September, and even through the winter. They're working on building new cars. So race drivers, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making my job so wonderful to watch you guys work hard and race hard each and every Saturday night. Thank you. And also, we've got a gentleman here tonight that loves the sport of auto racing. He's been a big advocate for the New Paris Speedway, kind of off in the shadows. You may not see him very often. He comes and goes once in a while, but he's out there telling the public each week, as well as some of our local politicians, what a great racetrack we have at the New Paris Speedway. Right now, to say a few words about his racing experiences and how much he loves this auto sport, I'd like to welcome to the microphone our county councilman here in Elkhart County, Neil Herman. Neil?
What'd he say?
He says he loves you, man.
What'd you say?
I said that he's even wearing Notre Dame shirt too, you volunteers. Bye, Billy.
Well, I'll see you all later.
No, go right ahead, Neil.
I just want to say that I've been affiliated with the track for probably about 10 years now, and really got to know Don Klotz and his family and his fiancee Beth. Will he ever marry her? But
Will she ever let him?
That's probably more like
But I have never met a better bunch of people in my life, and I don't realize, or I don't think that you racers realize the entertainment you put on every week for people that have racing in their hearts, and they can't get to the big tracks, so they go to their local tracks. And you people are very professional. Also, the employees that Don has around him, they're very loyal people. They work hard for the track, and I'm talking about the gentleman sits over here that maintains the track. They have turned this track around and made it one of the nicest facilities in the state of Indiana. And the word is out on New Paris Speedway. Everybody loves it. So I'm glad to be part of anything that I can be part of to help this track. I have been in a lot of negotiations along with Donnie Klotz with problems that comes along with the racetrack. It's a dangerous dangerous sport, it's a loud sport, but it's a fun sport, and we love it. So keep on banging fenders.
You want me to sit down, or? I'll go ahead before I pass out.
Thank you, Neil, and of course, we appreciate those fine words and those words of encouragement and the great things that he does for the new Paris Speedway behind the scenes that some of our fans and some of our drivers don't see. So, thanks, Neil. Also, we want to thank, before we get going tonight, we've got a taping service that has joined us for the last couple of years, and they've been doing a great job. And if anybody needs a videotape of anything throughout the season, you can see Stan and Jerry and Jerry's wife, Connie, here with Inyard's Taping Service, doing a great job taping our racing program each and every Saturday night. And we've got it pretty well fine-tuned now with the microphone so that you don't hear the expletives that roll out of my mouth when the microphone's still on. So we've got those videotapes, and if anybody would like to have tonight's videotapes, just check with Stan and Connie. They'll be more than happy. And we do appreciate them coming out and helping out with tonight's awards banquet as well. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and give away some of the awards. First of all, there would be no racetrack without the drivers, and of course, we had 18 mini stocks in 2004 that was there each and every Saturday night. They had perfect attendance for 2004, so that's where we're going to start as our perfect attendance awards for the mini stock class. We need mini stock number 26, Becky Shepard. Would you please come on up here and collect your award? And of course, they'll be drawing a card because the perfect attendance participants will be awarded free pit for next year. So good luck to all of our perfect attendance. We also need Bob Huffman Jr., mini stock 24. Come on up.
Congratulations.
Mini stock number 4, Dave Castle. Dave, come on up. And of course, another Dave that runs in the mini stock from time to time, every Saturday night. And I think you might know him. Number 6, Dave Coleman. Please come on up. We got a cup of coffee up here for Dave, if you would like a cup of coffee. I want to mention, I found out tonight that Dave had a hard time having breakfast one morning. They were telling him jokes, and the coffee went the wrong way, so he goes to clean up, and I guess it really rushed to his head. He got a coffee high, passed out in the bathroom, broke his jaw or his cheek or something like that. So J.R. Ryman, who's here tonight, he too is a perfect attendance award winner. J.R. painted him a Dave's Dinner helmet, and of course it's got the hazmat markings on it and everything, so Dave has no worries from now on when he drinks coffee for breakfast anymore. So J.R. Ryman, if you'll come on up here too, you're perfect attendance for 2004. We also need mini stock number 8, Frankie Treese. If you'll come on up and collect your perfect attendance award. 47, Gene Hughes, come on up. I'll try to keep this moving along. 01, Jeremy Landry, if you're here, come on up, collect your perfect attendance award. Number 9, Jim Engelmeyer, are you here tonight, Jim? Did Jim show up? Oh, yeah, there he is. Mini stock number 14, Kevin Shepard. Come on up here and join your wife and friends. Mini stock number 5, Lee Atkins. We need your presence up here, Lee. And the other number 5, Lenny Davis. Leonard Davis, come on up. Mini stock number 34, Mark Hughes. Mark Hughes, come on up. Number 80, the fat boy, Michael Akins. Michael Akins.
His wife is having a baby right now.
Oh, well, how about that? Michael Akins not able to be here because he's got a poor excuse. He's got to get to the hospital because his wife's in labor right now, so. Well, Michael Landry's going to come up and get his perfect attendance award. Paul Mishler Jr., number 29, come on up and get your perfect attendance. '37, Shannon Buck. Shannon Buck, if you're in the house, come on up. Buck, Shannon Buck. That's what I said. And of course, mini stock number 25 or 11 or whatever else he wants to drive. Tim Kidder, come on up, Tim. He drives 39, he drives them all, whatever he can get his hands on. Okay, race fans, put your hands together one more time for our 18 Perfect Attendance Award winners in our mini stock division for 2004.
Yeah, the front ones get down. Okay, like I need to look shorter.
Now about face.
There you go. Okay, ready? One more. Okay.
All of you keep your half of the card.
Good luck. Thanks, guys. Gals.
Pop an airboat.
All right, let's go up the ladder to the Michiana Tire Street Stocks. This guy's out there giving it everything he's got every Saturday night from Goshen. Street stock number 1, Al Maurer, come on up. Be careful, you've got a flat tire there.
I do, but I'm used to it.
Low air pressure. We have 19 street stocks, by the way, that made perfect attendance for 2004. They also include the number 18 of Rumblin', Billy Rumbaugh. Come on up. Take care, bud. We also need street stock number 15, the quiet one, Don Hunley. Come on up. And we'll also need street stock number 94, drives all the way from LaPorte every Saturday. Frankie Lau Jr., come on up here, bud. And of course, following him to the racetrack every Saturday out of the Napanee area, number 02, Frankie Paymaster, come on up if you would. We're also going to need street stock number 85, Racing Jason Clevenger. Come on up, bud. Street stock 61, Jason Slaybaugh. Jason? We also need the 185 of John Clevenger. John Clevenger, come on up here if you would. Street stock number 29 in our street stock class, John Wheeler Jr. John Wheeler Jr., come on up here, please. We also need street stock 71, Doughboy, Larry Saunders. Larry? Doughboy in the house. Also joining our Street Stock Perfect Attendance Award winners, number 13, Marty Lunger. Marty? And of course, right behind him out of Milford, to 52, Matt Sparks. Matt? And of course, we couldn't make it each and every Saturday night without the Madman, number 14, Michael Lozier. Come on up, Madman. We're also going to need the number 40 of Rob Smith. Rob Smith. And of course, number 9, Hot Rod Rodney Spencer. Come on up, Rodney. Also joining the Street Stock division every Saturday night, number 7 from Mishawaka, TJ Jakey, Shree Jakey. All of his friends. And of course, the number 11 of Tim Barry, the stick man. He sticks it out each and every Saturday night. Get her done. We also need the 124 of Tim Davis. Timmy. Bring it on up here, Timmy. And last but not least, always making it interesting every Saturday night, number 87, Ty Hayes. Ty Hayes.
You guys in the front row get down. You guys in the back seat up closer.
Suck it in, Al. Suck it in.
Suck it up.
Now try and sit down.
Keep your half of the car. Boy, you got it, Dan.
All right, put your hands together one more time for our 2004 Street Stock Perfect Attendance Award winners. All right, moving into our final class, of course, the Hoosier Tire late models. We had 12 late models that managed to keep their cars all intact, or partially anyway, to be here every Saturday night at the new Paris Speedway. We need late model number 69, Barry Lamb. Bring it on up. And right behind Barry was the 68 of Charlie Hanna. Also making perfect attendance for 2004, the number 9 of the Rome City Rocket of Darwin Wolf. Darwin? Also making it each and every Saturday night, the 57 of Devin Heimball. We also need the number 40 of Little Donnie Klotz. I don't believe he's here. He missed perfect attendance here anyway, but he was there for perfect attendance for 2004, but I think somebody said he was in Nashville. probably crying right now that Notre Dame, or probably rooting Notre Dame on, as Notre Dame did beat Tennessee this afternoon. I understand, I did get report that Notre Dame was victorious over Tennessee 17-14, something like that, so those of you that bet against Notre Dame lose again. We also need the 101 of Ed Paul. Ed Paul, come on up if you would, please. Also the 21 of Jumpin' Josh Taylor. I don't think Ed Paul's here, is he? And the number 7 of Mike Garver. Mike Garver? Mike Garver in the house? Well, what about the 17 of Ralph Havens? I don't know if he showed up or not. Ralph? Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, he just made it. We also need the number 2 of Ratchet Rusty Keddick. And the number 9L from Walketville of Scotty Too Hottie Landers. How you doing, bud? And also making perfect attendance for 2004 at the new Paris Speedway. Let's hear some noise for the noisy number 95 of Steve Stacy. Okay, gang.
Okay, guys, get in together. I don't want your butt. Some of you come in the front. All right, spread out. How about you couple in the front get down? No, I didn't tell you to get up front. There you go. Now you got it. There. See? Now put your hands down. Stand up like that. I'm going to take a couple. One more. Smile. Okay.
All right, put your hands together one more time for our Late Model Perfect Attendance Award winners for 2004. And I think everybody had their card. Okay. We pulled the card out of the hat. Winning a free pit pass for 2005 at the new Paris Speedway is the holder of the 6 of diamonds, the other half of the 6 of diamonds. Who has the other half of the 6 of diamonds? Barry Lamb. All right, Barry. That was probably bright in that camera, too. Barry Lamb will be awarded that. Let's see if it matches the same half there, bud. By golly, it does. It works. Congratulations, bud.
Thank you.
See Lori here. I think Lori, you got. We'll write your name down. I think.
Okay.
We got you. No problem. Yeah, that'll help out for 2005. Okay. Which way you want to go?
Whichever way you want to go.
Well, we're going to move into our special awards for 2004. That includes the Rookie of the Year, the Sportsman of the Year, the Hard Luck Award winners, and of course, most improved. Let's kick it off with the Rookies of the Year. The Rookie of the Year award is basically presented to the true rookie of his or her division that finishes the highest in the points for that division. And it should be noted that a true rookie is usually a driver who has never competed at any racing facility, not just New Paris Speedway. It's truly an award that should be cherished by the winner because it signifies superiority among all rookie contenders in that class. Moving along, as we kick it off for Rookie of the Year, our 2004 late model True Rookie of the Year continued to be consistent in racing as well as in his attitude in regards to his desire to compete in the late models at the New Paris Speedway. He only managed to capture one C feature win this season, but he finished consistently each and every Saturday night to post a 15th place finish in points for 2004. Ladies and gentlemen, our late model Rookie of the Year for 2004 is one half of the Wolf Pack from Walketville, Indiana. Let's give it up for the 9L of Scotty Two Hottie Landers.
Darwin's supposed to be up here to help me do this.
Darwin Wolf, please report up here if you would, to help with the presentation. Darwin Wolf.
There you go, buddy.
Need you to back by.
Darwin's supposed to be in this too. He's part of the deal on it. Here he comes. I just did this upon, I didn't know if you do it or not. I tried keeping it from you, but I couldn't. They let us look at that. I fixed it, marked the deal. Something to strive for.
Wow, guys.
Here you go, bud. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, Scott. You bet. Let's hear it one more time for Scotty Two Hottie Landers. Another highly competitive racer stepped up to our street stock division in 2004 after getting his feet wet, so to speak, in our mini stock division at the New Paris Speedway. In his very first season of street stock competition, this driver managed to capture a B feature win and continued to stay focused and consistent throughout the entire racing season. In doing so, he posts an 18th place finish in the street stock points for the season, becoming this year's Street Stock Rookie of the Year. Let's hear it for the number 11 of the Stickman, Tim Berry. Good job, Tim.
There you go, buddy.
Stand between the two of the guys.
And you always come with that. Ran out, did you? Uh-oh, he ran out too.
Do that a lot too, you know that. Hold on, Tim.
Okay. Get boss.
I thought you saw me outside.
Thanks, Tim.
All right, let's hear it one more time for the Stickman, Tim Berry. And of course, race fans, our mini stock division had several mini stock rookie contenders for 2004. However, only one rookie had the inherited racing fuel born right into his bloodstream, which gave him the racing edge to follow in his father's footsteps and make his artistic mark in our sport of auto racing. As he raced hard and fast all season long to finish 10th in points in his very first season of racing I'm talking about mini stock number 18, J.R. Ryman.
Congratulations, JR. Good job, bud.
Screwed up. We got the new plate coming, okay? There you go, man. Something to be proud of, right? Every rookie deserves it. You bet.
Let's hear it one more time for mini stock rookie of the year, J.R. Ryman. Well, let's move right on into the most improved driver in our 3 divisions. The most improved driver is a driver that shows the most improvement in the point standings compared to this previous season. In the event of a tie, the committee can consider feature victories or general actions at the Speedway in his performance. And it's unusual usually for anyone to win this award 2 years in a row, but it has happened, and so it speaks well of that driver. But the late model most improved driver for 2004 has only been racing for a couple of years now in this division, but has several veteran drivers looking over their shoulders as he continues to move forward each and every Saturday night. This late model driver constantly drives hard and fast and seems to get better every week as he managed to move up 4 spots in points this year as compared to his last season's 12th place points finish. That's right, finishing 8th in points in only his 2nd season of late model racing, our most improved driver is the number 21 late model of Jumpin' Josh Taylor.
Good job, bud.
Let's hear it one more time for Jumpin' Josh Taylor. And our street stock division saw several drivers make vast improvements in 2004 as well. However, this street stock driver managed to compete consistently in the A features all season long, and he improved his points finish by 7 spots overall. He managed to post 2 fast qualifying times and finish consistently all season long. Even though the coveted checkered flag eluded him this year, he maintained his composure to finish 4th in our street stock points. So our street stock most improved driver award goes to the number 40 of Rob Smith. Rob?
Good job, bud.
Let's hear it one more time for number 40 street stock Rob Smith. And the mini stock division also had a slew of drivers battling it out for most improved this season. However, one driver in particular managed to stay out of trouble and kept moving up. This former mini stock rookie of the year moved up 5 spots from a 14th place finish in 2003 to post a 9th place finish in points this year. So our 2004 most improved driver in the mini stock division was mini stock number 34, Mark Hughes. Mark? Good job, bud. Hey, let's hear it one more time for mini stock 34, Mark Hughes. All right, moving into the hard luck situations where we run into that from time to time. The Hard Luck Award is presented to the driver in each division that represents a driver that just had terrible luck throughout the season. It's understood that some bad luck is a result of that driver's actions on the track. It's not necessarily bad luck. Mechanical failures while going for the win, such as a blown engine, broken axle, that constitutes bad luck. And all drivers are eligible for this award. Well, this year's Late Model Hard Luck Award winner had more hard luck than good this season, having constant mechanical problems and several DNFs. He still hung on to finish 14th in points for 2004. Our Late Model Hard Luck Award winner for 2004 is number 2, Ratchet Rusty Ketty. Rusty? Yeah, maybe you have a good luck winner, right?
We're hoping.
Get her? Let's wish him good luck for 2005, Rusty Ketty. And our Street Stock Hard Luck Award winner also saw mechanical problems keep him awake at night sometimes. If it wasn't motor problems keeping him down, it was the racing mishaps that kept tearing up his car. Through it all, Resistance allowed him to post an 11th place points finish this season. So our Hard Luck Award winner in our Street Stocks is number 52, Matt Sparks. Matt? Good job, bud. Yeah, better luck next year. How about another hand for Matt Sparks? We wish him the best of luck in 2005, too. And of course, the 2004 Mini Stock Hard Luck Award winner also had a real rough season. After tearing up his car a few times, he managed to race this season under 2 or 3 different numbers, but then again, so did some of the other drivers. And he also had to borrow 2 or 3 different cars in order to make it through the season. But in his quest to finish in the top 10 for 2004, he fell off that mark this year to post just a 13th points finish. Our Mini Stock Hard Luck Award winner goes out to the Bulldog, number 47, Gene Hughes. Gene? Good job, Gene. You hung in there, bud. It was rough, huh? Let's hear it one more time and wish him good luck for 2005, Gene Hughes. And of course, another one of our special awards that we give out each year is the Sportsmanship Awards in all three classes. Sometimes that's easy to do. Sometimes it's not quite so easy to do. But this award is presented to the driver in each division that not only exemplifies good sportsmanship on the track, but also in the pits, the stands, so forth and so on. This driver is one that may offer his or her assistance to the other drivers by lending a helping hand in fixing a race car, lending out tools or parts, and sometimes even their race car in the event the other driver's car is not able to run due to mechanical or unforeseen problems. And this driver represents the sport of stock car racing. Well, whether in inviting other drivers or other fans, he also chooses the driver chosen is not picked because of their popularity, but because in the minds of the selection committee, this driver best represents the spirit of this award. Well, with that said, this year's Sportsman of the Year in our late models showed good sportsmanship on and off the track. He was a hard-working driver that helps out other fellow late model competitors, as well as street stock and mini stock competitors. Being deemed as playing well with others, he helped himself by maintaining to post a 7th place points finish for 2004. So our 2004 Late Model Sportsman of the Year is the number 69 of Barry Lamb. Barry? And your wife said you didn't play well with others. Good job, Barry. Good job, buddy. Let's hear it one more time for our Late Model Sportsman of the Year, Barry Lamb. And our Street Stock Sportsman of the Year for 2004 could be known as the quiet one. He never says anything bad to anybody, probably because he hardly says anything. He's always quiet and always polite, and this Street Stock driver did most of his talking on the racetrack this year, as he managed to grab one A feature win and stay even in the point standings from a year ago. Once again finishing 5th in the points for 2 seasons in a row. Ladies and gents, our 2004 Street Stock Sportsman of the Year award goes to the Napa sponsor, number 15 of Don Hunley. Don? Good job, Don. Yep. Good job. Good job, Don. Did you want to talk, John? Don, did you want to give a speech? No? Yeah. The quiet one, ladies and gentlemen, Don Hunley. Maybe next season he'll put Prudential, one of his sponsors, besides Napa. Also, the mini stock division had several drivers showing good sportsmanship in our 2004 racing season. However, this year's Sportsman of the Year candidate managed to show his good sportsmanship in the pit area, as well as in the grandstands, even to the point of helping put racetrack fencing back up. He also managed to climb up 3 spots in points from a year ago, as he posted a 5th place points finish this season as well. So our mini stock sportsman of the year goes to the number 14 of Kevin Shepard.
So we'll get it fixed for you. We'll
Good
get it
job,
fixed.
Kevin. Thanks, man. Does he? I'll check. Yeah. Hey, we're also going to do the other one too.
Huh?
We'll also do that one for Harvey
Yeah,
Taylor.
that's right.
And Kevin, Hurry and Henry says you got a speech you wanted to say? Uh, he said he didn't. He didn't want to embarrass anybody, so he'll pass. Congratulations once again to Kevin Shepard, our sportsman for 2004 in our mini stocks. And of course, this season, during regular racing, late models, street stocks, and mini stocks, we had a driver that just flips the cars upside down, doesn't think anything about it. She just keeps right on smiling, thinks it's funny, sits there on the roof in the backstretch. So we want to present this year's Mini Stock Rollover Award goes to Becky Shepard. Becky? That was good. That was good. I like that. We also voted for her as Best Looking Driver of the Year. Congratulations once again to Becky Shepard. You want to grab that other trophy? Is that it? Who's the crew chief? I don't know. Let me read it off. Also, we had somebody come up to us earlier this week, actually, and wanted us to present a special trophy to somebody that's dear to their hearts and that helps them out daily, weekly. And so the Taylor Racing team would like to give this trophy to Ryan Barth for the 2004 Crew Chief of the Year Award. Ryan, come on up if you would. Compliments of Hunk and Harvey and Jumpin' Josh Taylor. Good job, Ryan. Good job, Ryan. Let's hear it for voted Crew Chief of the Year in the Taylor Racing Team, Ryan Barth. Now, are we ready to go mini stocks? Okay. And of course, in honor of their hard work for the entire season, like I said earlier, some drivers here tonight did better than others, but all of them are winners in my eyes, you know, for all the hard work that they do every week. So let's go ahead and give out the top 25 in our points in our Dayton-Daytona mini stock division. Finishing 25th this year, picking up the Indiana Electronics Corporation sponsored trophy, number 88, Dave Eckert. Are you here, Dave? Good job, Dave. Also picking up 24th in the points in our mini stocks this season. Let's hear it for the fat boy, number 80, Michael Akins. Michael Akins, come on up. Oh, that's right, they're doing that thing. What's more important than a Speedway banquet award? I guess. I let my wife drive herself to the hospital. I was finishing 23rd in the points. Number 15, Scotty Biesmeyer. Scott Biesmeyer? Don't believe he's here. 22nd, number 26, Becky Shepard. Becky? They all love you, don't they?
Yeah.
Also finishing 21st in our points in our mini stocks this year, number 5, Leapin' Lee Atkins. Good job, Lee. Becky. Okay, top 20. Finishing 20th this season, car number 2, Albert Strickland. Al Strickland, are you here? '19th in our points for 2004. Goes to the 60 of Stan Hudson. Stan Hudson. Good job, Stan. Finishing 18th in points for 2004, the 29 of Paul Mishler Jr. Come on up, Paul Mishler Jr. Good job, Paul.
Thank you.
Finishing 17th this year, car number 24, Bob Huffman Jr. Bob Huffman, come on up. Finishing 16th in our mini stock points for 2004, car number 83, Donnie Mangan. Out of Bourbon, Donnie Mangan. Good job, Donnie. You bet, bud. All right, now for the top 15. 15th in points, out of Akron, number 37, Shannon Buck. Good job.
Thank you.
You bet. Finishing 14th this year in our mini stocks, the number 8 of Frankie Treese. Frankie? Finishing 13th, the Bulldog, number 47, Gene Hughes. He'll be picking up the Warsaw Bowl sponsored trophy for 13th place. Warsaw Bowl. Good job, Gene. Finishing 12th in the points, number 17, Jesse Schaefer. Jesse? Finishing 11th in our points, the 01 of Jeremy Landry. Jeremy, come on up. Glad I got Henry over there telling me who's here and who's not. Congratulations, Jeremy.
I wouldn't say nothing, buddy. That wasn't me.
Well, I appreciate it. You blaming it on Tim? Tim's doing it? It's okay, guys. You're doing all right. I appreciate the help. All right, now the top 10 in points in our mini stocks. Picking up 10th in points in the mini stocks in his first year. Picking up the Persing Tire and Lube and Hinch and Oil sponsored trophy. Number 18, J.R. Ryman, come on up.
job, JR. Good boy.
All right, also finishing 9th in the point standings for 2004, he'll be picking up the Glenn's Wrecker Service Barnett Bail Bond and Jerry Body Shop sponsored trophy, number 34, Mark Hughes. Come on up. That boy, Mark. Just keep hanging in there, don't you, bud? Finishing 8th in the points for 2004, he'll be picking up the Creation Graphics sponsored trophy. Car number 13 is Squidward, Michael Landry. Boy, Squidward, good job, bud. Finishing 7th in points for 2004 was the number 6 of Bryce Schaefer. Bryce Schaefer? I believe he's here. I forgot about it. Finishing 6th in the points for 2004, number 5, Lenny Davis. I know you're here. Come on up, Leonard. Good job, bud. All right, now for the top 5 in our Daytona mini stocks. Finishing 5th, the 14 of Kevin Shepard. Kevin, on up there. That racing team's just getting everything tonight.
Make noise, man. Come on. Now she knows what you mean by rollover.
Finishing 4th in the points, he'll be picking up the Muffler Man Hinch and Oil and All Brands RV Service sponsored trophy, number 19, Jerry Ryman. Come on up. Good job, Jerry. You bet, bud. Now for the top 3. Finishing 3rd in the mini stock points for 2004, he too will be picking up a Hinch and Oil sponsored trophy. Put your hands together for the number 4, Dave Castle. Good job, Dave. All that bobbing and weaving kind of reminds you of Plymouth, huh? All right, now for the top 2 in our points in our mini stock division. Finishing runner-up this season, which is kind of unbeknownst to this guy, picking up his 2nd place for 2004 in our mini stocks. He'll be getting the Deca Battery Studio 33 sponsored trophy. Let's give it up for the number 6 of Dave Coleman. Good job, bud. You bet.
Watch your head, Dave.
Let's hear it once again for former mini stock track champion Dave Coleman. Good job, 2nd place finish. And of course, if he had to finish 2nd, he didn't mind finishing to this guy as he picks up his 2nd track championship in his young racing career in the mini stock division. The last few years, though, this number 9 was absent from the track for the first half of the season due to personal reasons. With this season, he made it personal to compete each and every night with a goal in mind, and that goal was to win, and yes, he did. Posting 3 fast times and winning posting 3 fast times and winning 7 out of 15 nights of racing, he managed to capture his second track championship at the New Paris Speedway in the mini stock division. So let's all put our hands together for mini stock number 9, gentleman Jim Engelmeyer. Good job, Jim. Thanks. I'll let you get the picture first. Well, Jim, you won 7 times out of 2004. You were up there in the press box, so to speak, talking to me on the radio. And is there anybody here tonight you want to thank for helping support you for 2004?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the mini stock drivers this year. We had a pretty clean year all year long, and appreciate all the guys running me clean and having a good time. It's a blast to come out and run with the guys that like to run with you and don't like to put you out every week, so it saves a lot of work on the car. And I'd like to thank my brother for building my motors. Does an awesome job.
And of course, the family, they support you every week, don't they?
Yep.
All right, congratulations once again to our mini stock track champion for 2004, gentleman Jim Engelmeyer. All right, let's move right into our Michiana Tire Street Stock Division. The top 25 in points for 2004, finishing 25th in the points, number 23, Donnie Harrison. Come on up. Don Harrison, are you here? Finishing 24th in points, the 28 of Matt Burkholder. Matt Burkholder will be picking up the John's Butcher Shop Rapture Concession Trailer Precision Painting sponsored trophy as he picks up the 24th in points in 2004. Finishing 23rd in points, the 62 of Ed Click. Eddie Click, are you here? Finishing 22nd, number 2, Sam Hirschberger. Sam Hirschberger, come on up. Good job, Matt. Good job, Matt. Also finishing 21st in points this year in our street stock division, the number 88 of the old group, Doug Hanna. Are you here? I believe he made it. The family is. Finishing 20th in points this season, driving the number 13 out of Elkhart, Marty Lunger. Marty? Finishing 19th in the points in our street stock division, number 29, John Wheeler Jr. John Wheeler. I wondered where you sitting, bud. Finishing 18th in points in our street stocks, the number 11 of the stickman, Tim Barry. Brought the whole family tonight. That's good. Yep. Finishing 17th in our street stock points for 2004, he'll be picking up the Lippert Components Premier Signs Paragon Printing sponsored trophy, the 71 of the Doughboy Larry Saunders.
Good job, Larry. Good job.
Finishing 16th in the points in our street stocks from Syracuse, he'll be picking up the Down Under Bar and Grill Quality Drive-Away sponsored trophy. Number 66 is Dandy Randy Niles. Finishing 16th. Now for the top 15. Finishing 15th in our street stock points, the 124 of Tim Davis. Timmy.
Good job, Jim.
Thanks, Jerry.
All right, finishing 14th in points for 2004. Drove the 185. Let's hear it for John Clevenger.
Good job, John.
All right, finishing 13th in points for 2004. He drove the number 18. Let's hear it for Rumblin' Billy Rumbaugh.
Good job. Good job, Bill.
All right.
Got one of them, Billy.
Finishing 12th this year in our street stocks. After getting a little bit of a late start, he'll be picking up the Gogich Poured Wall Goshen Collision Center sponsored trophy, the number 10 of Hollywood, Eric Kaiser.
Where's the sunglasses at, man? Come on, where's your
Good job.
sunglasses at? Nice.
You want to make sure when you announce Steve Stacy, that you make sure you mention he's a track record holder.
Finishing 11th in points this season in our street stocks. Let's hear it for the 52 of Matt Sparks. Matt?
Good job, Matt.
And now, for the top 10. I feel like Casey Kasem sometimes. Finishing 10th in points for 2004 in our street stocks, he'll be getting the Auto 1 Goshen Collision Center sponsored trophy, the number 85 of Jason Clevenger. Jason?
Good job, Jason.
Finishing 9th in our street stock points for 2004, he'll pick up the Creation Graphics sponsored trophy. Number 61 is Jason Slaybaugh.
Good job, Jason.
Finishing 8th in our street stocks in his second season of racing. He'll be picking up the McKee's Irish Pub and Page Transport sponsored trophy, the number 1 of the Goshen Collision Center Special of Al Mauer.
Attaboy, Al.
3 years.
Okay, 3 years. I lose count.
Good job.
He said he's been racing for 3, but I've only seen him race for 2. Other times he was just out there putting around. Finishing 7th in our street stock points this year, was the number 7 of TJ Jakey. Reed Jakey, come on up.
Good job, TJ.
And finishing 6th in our street stock points this year. Don't know if he's here or not, but the 74, Chris Helfrich out of Warsaw, finished 6th in points. Finishing 5th in our street stock points, of course. He'll be picking up the Goshen Collision Center sponsored trophy, the number 15, the quiet one of Don Hunley.
Say something, Hunter, damn it. Don't be so quiet, man.
He does his talking on the track, right, Don?
Don't be scared to pick up the mic.
Finishing 4th in our street stock points this season, he'll be picking up the Creation Graphics sponsored trophy, number 40, Rob Smith. Rob? My brother wanted to know how you was doing. I told him you didn't do too bad.
Yeah, you need to talk to him. I need to give him a call.
Yeah, I will. I'll tell him.
I took the one.
Now for the top 3 in 2004, and of course Rob was chasing these guys all season long. Finishing 3rd in our points, he'll be picking up the Chapman and Graff Cleaners sponsored trophy, number 94 out of LaPorte. Let's hear it for Frankie Lyle Jr.
That's a nice one there.
Good job, Frankie.
Thanks, Jerry.
Right here? Don't your crook straight.
He wants to say something to his father real quick. Is that okay?
Can I say something? Is that right, Jerry?
Yeah, that'd be great. Race fans, of course, Frankie's been racing with us now for a couple of years or 3, but his family's been racing for quite some time, and I think Frankie's got a few words he would like to say tonight.
Thanks, Jerry. I first started at South Bend there probably about 8 years ago, and Luce Trimmy kept bugging me for probably 2 years to come out racing new pairs with all the guys, and I was like, well, maybe next year after that and stuff, and we ended up winning 3 championships in a row at South Bend, so then I figured it's time to explore another track, so we ended up coming new pairs there, and I kind of found out how tough the competition was there, and I think the first year I finished 10th, and then the year after that was 3rd, and then last year, I don't even want to talk about last year, so it's pretty embarrassing, but November 10th, I just want to tell my dad, it's his birthday, the big 5-0, so he's going to be climbing the hill, and he's going to go over it, so I just want to wish him happy birthday, and it's kind of neat coming out here every Saturday and racing out with all my friends and stuff, and I appreciate that. And we get done racing, have a couple beers, and just kind of talk about racing. I'm going to miss that during the winter times, but springtime comes, I'm looking most forward to it. So I want to thank everybody, all my friends and stuff, and I'm glad to meet the guys from New Paris. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Good job. Thanks, Frankie. Frankie Lau Jr. out of LaPorte, finishing 3rd in our street stocks this year. Good job, Frankie. And of course, finishing 2nd in our street stock points, this young man gave it everything he had each and every Saturday night, and then some. Everything he had and then some, and of course he'll be picking up the Jan's Place K&R Auto Repair sponsored trophy, finishing 2nd in street stocks, Out of Elkhart, put your hands together for Ty Hayes. Good job, Ty. Good job.
I saved it last year.
Oh, the natives are getting restless. Any words?
Sure.
Well, Ty, second place this year. What's it look like for 2005?
Gonna run the late model, but like to congratulate Rodney Spencer on the street stock championship.
All right, a good sport. Ty Hayes going to be running late model next year. And of course, can't let the cat out of the bag, our 2004 New Paris Speedway track champion, of course, capturing his first ever street stock track championship at the Speedway. This street stock driver has been working hard in the past, but this year he aimed to win the points race, and he finally reached his ultimate goal. Not only did he set fast time 4 times this season, he also managed to capture 3 A feature wins on his way to a street stock track championship. So let's congratulate our 2004 Michiana Tire Street Stock Track Champion, number 9, Hot Rod Rodney Spencer. Good job, Rodney. Good job, bud.
Don't you get in front of me, Henry. Oh, he closed his eyes down. He closed his eyes when he took that. Yeah, baby.
Rodney, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And of course, Rodney's picking up the points check here, Michiana Tire sponsored points check. And Rodney, you and I talked earlier this year. You told me that you came out this year with one goal in mind, and that was to win the points. And you did it this year.
Yeah, I did. And I like to thank a few people for it. I've been around the racetrack since I've been a little kid and that. I watched my dad race, Ralph Havens, Doug Hanna, and all them. And I sat and watched and dreamed of the day like I got today, is winning a championship, and I learned a lot from people like Doug, my dad, and all them. They've helped me along. And I owe a lot of respect this year. He came along last year and started helping me. I built him a car for him and that, and several other people too told me I needed to settle down a little bit. And JR Chuck, I want you to come up here and pick this jacket up because you deserve it. He was my crew chief, and he kept me maintained this year and kept me in line, and I really appreciate it. Here you go, Bob.
Thank you,
Just
sir.
stand back there.
And my dad and my family and my wife and all them, you need that kind of support to do all of it. And I like racing with my street stock competitors, Ty Hayes and all them, and I appreciate it. Yeah, and tire changers. I owe a lot of respect to a lot of people. I've learned quite a bit through the years and watched and learned and that, and I feel honored to be up here tonight.
Congratulations, Rodney. Good job. Rodney Spencer, ladies and gentlemen, our street stock track champion for 2004. Finally getting that ultimate goal. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Good job, GR.
Thanks, Jerry.
You bet, bud. One more time for Rodney Spencer. Good racing team. Now Class A. All right. I believe it's time for the late models. Top 25 in the points for 2004. Finishing 25th in our late models for 2004 as he raced double duty, street stock, late model. Anytime you had a chance, he'd get in a race car. Finishing 25th, number 17 is Bob Schisler Jr. Bob? Bobby Schisler Jr., come on up. You want to get that, you got that other one? That other little, the one in the back? Congratulations, Bobby. And by the way, not only did Bobby pick up 25th in points, but he also wants to present a special trophy to one of the members of his crew.
Bobby helps me every weekend and I mean out the garage and stuff. I mean, I can't go anywhere without this little guy. And he's been through a lot the last couple months, and this is my way of thanking you, bud.
So a special trophy to Bobby Schisler's son, for all of his help down there in the pit area as well. I talked to Bobby earlier tonight. He said he had a special trophy for his son that helps him every weekend down there. Son makes sure Dad wears all the safety protection. And unfortunately, they had a small fire and little trooper got a few burns on him, but he's doing good and the rest of the family's doing as well. So let's put our hands once again together for Bob Schisler Jr. and his family. We wish them well for 2005. Finishing 24th in our points in our late model division. Let's hear it for the number 89 of Kenny Whitman. Kenny Whitman, are you here? Huh. Unable to make it, Kenny Whitman. Kim Ingles not here either. Finishing 23rd in points for the 2004 racing season. He'll be picking up the Ben Glacier Automotive sponsored trophy, number 11, Tim the Toolman Taylor. Good job, Tim. Good job this year, bud. Thanks. And finishing 22nd in our late model points for 2004, the number 7 of Keith Hankins. Keith Hankins. Don't believe he was able to make it tonight. 21st in points in our late models went to the 16 of Bobby Blunt. Bobby Blunt. All right, now for the top 20. Finishing 20th in points, car number 17, Bill Klotz. Finishing 19th in points, number 13, Mike Miller. Mike Miller Jr. Good job, Mike. Good job, Mike. Of course, that's not bad. 19th in his first year of racing in the late models. Mike Miller Jr. Finishing 18th in points. Let's hear it for the 31 of John Long. 31, John Long, come on up. Finishing 17th this year, the 63 of Randy Burns. Randy Burns will be picking up the Laurel Enterprises sponsored trophy. Finishing 16th in points, the 57 of Devin Heimbaugh. Devin? Good job, Devin. Heinz 57.
Michael Egan's had his baby. It's a girl, 8 pounds, 4 ounces.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, I understand one of our race drivers that was wanting to be here tonight, his wife finally had that baby after all them hours of labor. She had a little baby girl, 8 pounds, 4 ounces. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Michael Akins. They call him Fat Boy. And I'm not going to go there. Okay. Top 15 in points in the late models. Number 9 finishing 15th. He'll be picking up the Holiday Chiropractic sponsored trophy. Let's hear it for number 9, Scott Landers. Take care, guys. And of course, right behind him, finished 14th in points, number 2, Ratchet Rusty Keddick. Good job, Rusty.
Thank you.
You bet. Right. Finishing 13th in points for 2004, the number 1. He'll be picking up the Napa Auto Parts of Plymouth sponsored trophy, the number 1 of Scott Ross. Scott? Scott unable to make it tonight. All right. Finishing 12th in points this season, he'll be picking up a Touch of Country sponsored trophy, the 55 of Justin Matson. Justin? Former competitor. He'll be as old as you in a few years. Finishing 11th in our late model points for 2004 after a wild ride this season. He'll be picking up the Goshen Collision Center sponsored trophy, the 05 of Racing Rex Wirt. Rex Wirt. Good job, Rex.
Harvey quit or whatever.
Now for the top 10. Finishing 10th in our late model points for 2004. I don't think he's here tonight, but it was the 53 of Loose Strimmy. Finishing 9th in the points in our late models, and I don't think he's here either. It was the 101 of Ed Paul. Well, I know this guy was here, and he was there every Saturday night. Finishing 8th, the 21 of Jumpin' Josh Taylor. Good job, Josh. Good job, buddy. Starting to sweat. It will glow. All right, finishing 7th in 2004 in our late models. He'll be picking up the Rogers Auto Center sponsored trophy, the 69 of Barry Lamb.
job, Barry. Good job, Barry.
Finishing sixth in points this season in our late models was the number 40 of Donnie Klotz Jr. The third, Donnie Klotz, not here. Now for the top 5. Finishing 5th, and he'll be picking up the Holiday Chiropractic sponsored trophy out of Rome City, Indiana, the number 9 of Darwin Wolf.
Good job. Good job, Darwin. Thank you. You bet, bud.
Okay, finishing 4th in the points this year. Out of Goshen, number 68 is the Toad, Charlie Hanna. Charlie?
Good job, bud. I'm right in there.
Finishing 3rd in our late model points for 2004, he'll be picking up the Highline Enterprises sponsored trophy, number 7, Mike Garver. Unable to attend. He's probably working on a new race car. And of course, finishing 2nd in 2004, this guy gave it everything he had right up to the last, even including picking up fast qualifying time and setting a new track record at the new Paris Speedway in the late models. Let's hear it for our 2nd place finisher in our late model points for 2004, and that's the 95 of Noisy Steve Stacy. Brought the noisemakers with him tonight.
Good job, Steve. Thank you. Can't take them nowhere, can you? Them women.
Let's hear it once again for number 95, Steve Stacy, finishing 2nd in 2004. He says he can't take them anywhere. Okay. Our 2004 late model track champion is proof positive that it doesn't take winning all the time to win it all. Our late model track champion only posted 1 feature win this season, only after capturing the season in points already. Not only this, he consistently qualified fast times 6 times out of 14 for the entire season. Without further ado, let's congratulate this veteran late model driver in capturing his first ever late model track championship at the new Paris Speedway. Let's give it up for the 17 of Ralph Havens.
Good job, Ralph. Yes, bud.
Now, race fans, don't go away or anything, because once I talk to Ralph, we're going to have some door prizes. Hopefully some of you will be winners. I know some of you are rushing off for other things, you know, like going to the hospital to see the baby. Got to go see the baby. Well, Ralph, you told me earlier this year you liked the longer races. And, of course, proof positive is that you were able to maintain the front top all through the season to win the championship this year. But it wasn't until we got to the 100-lap blowout feature, when you were able to run that longer race, you were able to capture that checkered flag. How does it feel to win the track championship, though?
It feels real good. I like to thank a lot of people. First of all, I'm going to start off thanking the guy up the stairs. It was on a Saturday night. There was a bad wreck. And didn't know who was in it, but after it was over, it was Rex. And after I found out he got out okay, it was good. It really made me happy. I mean, you know, I've raced with these guys for a long time, been around them a long time. You know, we don't get along all the time. Damn it, I love them all. I like to thank Gretchers, Howman, Shepherds, Tony, Dick, and Mary. You guys are the greatest. I'm going to forget a lot of people, but Donnie. Yeah, we'll get there. I want to thank Donnie, Jake, Nancy. You guys have been around longer than I have, but, you know, it's been a long time we've been together. I want to thank Jeff Yoder. He built the greatest motor I ever had. I mean, and never missed all year. I want to thank my wife, Kay, back here. My good buddy Sherry over there. Stand up. She's bashful. There's one guy I couldn't have done without him. I want him to come up here. That's my son, Abe. I can't forget Dave over there, all the trouble we get him all year long, but we still like it, Dave. This was going to be my last year. I was going to retire after this year, but it's taken me a long time to get this. So this trophy, it's for all my fans that hung in there with me. It was a lot of work to get it, but I'm going to be back next year to get my own trophy. This is for the fans. I'll be back next year. Thank you.
Let's hear it once again for our late model track champion for 2004, ladies and gentlemen, the 17 of Ralph Havens. He will be back.
We need the top 5 guys in each class that are here and the special awards because the photographers here.
Okay. Was we going to do that now, or?
Yeah, because the guy comes over.
Okay. Okay, we need top 5
You can do that when you're
in all 3 classes. We need the top 5 in all 3 classes to bring your trophies and come on up. Or you really don't have to bring your hardware, do they?
Well, they're trophies, yeah.
Okay, bring your trophies. Top 5 in all 3 classes, come on up for picture taking. Newspapers here. So the top 5 points, if you'll come on up. Late models, street stocks, and mini stocks. Yeah, it's going to be about the same thing. We're going to need Ralph, Steve, Mike Garver's absent, Charlie Hanna, and Darwin Wolf in the late model division. Street stocks, we need Rodney, Ty, Frankie, Rob, and Don. Mini stocks, we need Jim, Dave Castle, Jerry Ryman, and Kevin Shepard. Gentlemen, if you come on up. In the meantime, while they're doing the pictures for our door prizes tonight, we're going to read off your names. We're going to read off your names. There's like 85 different prizes we're going to give away tonight. So we're going to give away about 85 door prizes. And The door prizes are actually going to be on the table up here behind the top 5 drivers in each class. So if you guys will come up, you get your choice. We're not going to try to figure out who gets what. You get a choice. So we've picked out these names. It's going to be kind of hard for them to get to the table, I think. While they're taking those pictures, I'll let it kind of clear out a little bit before we go through the names. Don't forget, if you want a videotape of tonight's awards banquet, or if you want a videotape of the highlights for 2004, we do have the 2004 New Paris Speedway highlights that you were viewing earlier tonight. You'll be seeing them again here as soon as I'm done wrapping it up. We're going to have the highlights continue throughout the evening. If you want a copy of that highlight reel, you can get it from Stan and Connie with Inward Taping Service.
Makes it harder.
I know. Just like Rick said, you know.
Okay, street stock guys, go ahead.
Yeah, he got part of it. That moment.
He did?
What I can do is I can give you the drivers' names and stuff.
Oh, great.
Top 5 late models, top 5 in street stocks, and top 5 in mini stocks. I'll go ahead and give those to you.
Great.